Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. All right. 3, 4, 5, the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Interlock your fingers, elbows forward, press your chin to the chest, stretching your neck at the back. And then come up. Good. To the right side of the chest. And up to the left side. And up. Alright, fingertips on your shoulders. Raise your elbows up. Scrape the wall behind. That's 1. Straight up as far back as you can. 2. And 1 more. All the way back. 3. Let's go the other way. Down. All the way up. And down. 2. All the way up, come down, and 3 all the way up, and good. Full arm rotation. 1, 2, 3. Loose and relax. Backwards. 1, 2, and 3. Feet slightly apart. Arms side to side. 1, 1. Turn your foot as well and look back. 2. So it's a mild spinal twist. 2, 3, and 3. Very nice. Interlock your fingers. Rotate your wrists clockwise, counterclockwise, up and down. Hold your right wrist, shake it loose, close tight into a fist, and stretch. 1, close, open. 2, 1 more, close, and stretch. 3, the other wrist, shake it loose, close tight, stretch fully. 1, close, stretch. 2, close tight, stretch fully. 3. Squeeze your palms. Give some little love and attention to your fingers. Alright. Hands on your waist, feet slightly apart. Rotate your hips clockwise 3 times. 1. Loose and relax. Breathe in and out. 2 and 3. The other way. 1. Loose and relax. 2 and 3. Now bring your feet together. Support your lower back with your hand. Bring your elbows in so you squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep your chin down in this exercise. In other words, look straight ahead. Don't look up at the ceiling. Bend your knees slightly. Drive your hip forward. And straighten your knees. Feel the pressure on your lower back. Drive your hip as far out as you can. And come up slowly. Bending your knees slightly. Rub your lower back. Feel if you're feeling it stiff. Bend your knees. Drop your hands down. And then begin to straighten your knees slightly to feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Just a little bit. These are all warm-ups, remember. And then bend your knees and come up slowly. Excellent. Thigh exercise. Hold on to your ankle. Drive your heel into the glute. Raise the knee back. Feel the stretch in your thigh. Try and keep your knees together. Don't separate your knees. and come down. The other side. Drive your heel. You can hold with both your hands or one hand. You can stretch your other hand for balance if you want. And come back. Alright, knee exercises. You can lean against the wall if you need to. One leg up, right or left, doesn't matter. Back and forth 3 times. Sideways. Circles 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, and 3. Now just the ankles. 1, 2. Make circles. 3. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Hold your ankle. Hold your toes. Stretch your ankle. Feel the stretch right here in this joint. Stretch it. And come back. Nice. The other leg. Back and forth. Loose and relaxed. Sideways 3 times. Good. Circles. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Ankle rotation. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Hold your ankle. Hold your toes. Stretch. Stretch your foot here. Nice. Come back. Excellent. Let's come down to the mat. We're going to rock back and forth. So you can hold your knees or you can hold the back of your thighs, whichever works for you. Keep your knees slightly separate so your knees doesn't hit your nose. And breathe in and out as you go all the way back and up. Gentle. 4 to 5 times. Four to 5 times. Very nice. Let's stand up on our feet. We'll start the Surya Namaskar practice. Now you notice in the morning class I did, and in the earlier times I do one more routine in this warm-up. I lie down and do a spinal twist, right? Some of you were in the morning class. When you're planning to do Surya Namaskar, skip that one step. Why? Because that really calms your whole body down. And then suddenly doing Surya Namaskar, it may not be advisable. So after this roll, you're awake, you get up straight away and do. Okay? That's more for a beginner's class, more slow-paced class. You do the spinal twist and then you sit in Vajrasana and slowly do that. But Surya Namaskar is a little more dynamic. Okay, so you don't want that spinal twist in the beginning. Alright, we're going to start with Surya Namaskar. So we will do 4 rounds of the regular Surya Namaskar. Okay, this Surya Namaskar routine 1, which is standard. So, like I always say, these 12 steps differ from different schools, but at this point, just follow my steps. If you are practicing with slight variation, you're welcome to try it on your own. But at this point, we'll just do it together, so make sure we are all on the same page. Okay. Feet will be hip width apart in Tadasana, and throughout the practice, it will be hip width apart. When you take your feet back like this, we tend to do this. In dog pose, we tend to do this. So it doesn't become Adho Mukha Svanasana when you keep your feet together. It is called Bhujangasana. It becomes a different asana. The reason why we don't do that, we want to keep our feet separate, is because if you keep your feet together initially, you will tend to lean on the stronger side of your body. So eventually, in the long run, you will start creating imbalances. But if you keep your feet separate, then you will know you are in the center. The center of gravity is maintained. Okay? So always remember to keep it separate, and when you come back also, it will be always hip width apart throughout. Okay? Join your palms together. We start with these Bhujangasana mantras. The mantras are printed in these in this form that I'm giving you. The first one is Hram Mitraya Namaha. Mitra means friend, but Hram is the Bhujangasana mantra which awakens the Agni. So repeat after me. Om Hram Mitraya Namaha. Om Hram Mitraya Namaha. Bend your knees, raise your hands up, go back as far back as you can. Keep your knees bent, bring your hands down on either side of your feet. Take your right leg back, place your right knee on the floor, toes pointed out, drive your hips down, look up. Runner's pose, Ashva Sanchalasana or Ekapada Prasaranasana. Then left foot back, plank position, Dandasana. From here we go to Adho Mukha Svanasana. So in the Dandasana, make sure your feet are apart. Feet will be exactly like in Tadasana. Very good. So from here, you go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. downward dog. Raise your butt up, drive your chest towards your feet. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. From here, come all the way down. Shashtanga Namaskar Asana. Your knees, your chest and your chin touches the floor. Your hips are slightly off the ground. Then turn your toes out. Come up into Cobra. Bhujangasana. In Bhujangasana, your navel does not leave the ground. So there you go. So you're working on the upper part of the body, the dorsal part. Very good. Then from here again, turn your toes in. And Adho Mukha Svanasana again. Downward dog. And then we have taken our right foot back. So bring your right foot forward to runner's pose. Now as you bring your foot forward, if it gets stuck, grab it, bring it forward. Left knee on the floor, left toe pointed out, you're looking up. On the floor, pointed up, and drive your hip down to look up. Very good. Bring your left foot forward into Tadasana position, feet slightly apart. Hold on to your toes, stretch there for a second. Stretch your hamstrings if you can, gently. Then bend your knees, raise your hands up all the way. Go back. And then come back into Tadasana. Remember this Tadasana here, this length. Okay, excellent. Join your palms together. The second one. Om Hreem Ravaye Namaha.
Om Hreem Ravaye Namaha.
Raise your hands up, go back. Utthita Tadasana. Bend your knees, bring your hands down. Hasta Padasana, hands on either side of your feet. Then left foot back this time. Ashva Sanchalasana, look up. Right foot back, Dandasana. And then fifth, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise your butt up, drive your chest towards your heels. Come all the way down, Shashtanga Namaskar Asana. Turn your toes out, come up, Bhujangasana. Go back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your left foot forward, Ashva Sanchalasana. Bring your right foot forward, Tadasana position, hip width apart. Hasta Pada Angushtasana, stretch here, holding your toes. And then bend your knees, raise your hands up. Utthita Tadasana. And come back into Tadasana. Right, two more. Join your palms together. Om Hroom Suryaya Namaha.
Om Hroom Suryaya Namaha.
Ekam, raise your hands up. Dve, bring your hands, palms down on either side of your feet. Trini, right foot back, look up. Chatvari, left foot back, plank position. Pancha, downward dog, raise your butt up. Shat, Namaskar Asana, all the way down. Sapta, Bhujangasana, look up. Ashtau, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nava, right foot forward. Left knee on the ground. Left toe pointed out. Dasha, left foot forward, stretch there. Ekadasha, hands up all the way, knee slightly bent. Dvadasha, Tadasana. One last one, one more, last one. Join your palms together in this routine. Om Hraim Bhanave Namaha.
Om Hraim Bhanave Namaha.
Ekam, raise your hands up, go back. Dve, bend your knees, come down gently, hands on either side of your feet. Trini, left foot back, look up. Chatvari, Dandasana, plank position. Pancha, downward dog. Shat, all the way down, Namaskar Asana. Sapta, Bhujangasana. Ashtau, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nava, left foot forward, look up. Very good. Dasha, right foot forward, stretch. Ekadasha, come up all the way. Dvadasha, come back into Tadasana. Very nice. Now we are going to routine 2. We are going to break this one by one. Continue standing in Tadasana. We will not do the mantras here because assuming that we have done the next mantra, we will continue to Tadasana. But why not stand the mantra? So it is Raim Bhanave Nama, Raum Khagaya Nama. Khaga is one who moves fast, like Khargosh, Khaga, right? Moves fast across the sky. Om Raum Khagaya Namaha.
Om Raum Khagaya Namaha.
And then come into Tadasana here. In Tadasana, we're going to variations. So the first variation from Tadasana, first you stay in Tadasana and breathe 3 times. Your hip slightly forward like this, so you get over this curvature in your lower back. You're not sticking your butt out, rather you're moving your hip slightly forward so the back is straight. Breathe in and out. Become the mountain, still and yet alive. Grounded yet rising. That is the mountain. Now open your eyes. As you inhale, come up. As you inhale, come up and keep breathing now, in and out. Breathing in and out, on your toes. Stay there as long as you can. If you lose your balance and go back, come right back up again. 3, breathe in and out. 4, stomach slightly pulled in. Breathe in and out through the chest. 5, keep your eyes focused at a spot in front. 6, 7, 8, breathe in and out. 9, 10, breathe and raise your hands up. Still on your toes. 1, breathe. 2, you feel your calf muscles, the Achilles, all the tiny muscles here. 4, breathe. 6, deep breathing in and out. Lengthen the spine. Allow the mountain to grow. 8 and 10. Gently as you breathe out, come back into Tadasana. Go back to being the mountain. Feet hip width apart, hands on either side of your body. If you're doing these standing poses, if the mat is coming on the way, come onto the carpet. So you reduce any unnecessary movement, distraction. Open your eyes. Now we do Pavan Muktasana in Tadasana. So leaning on your left, interlock your fingers and hold on to your right knee. Now bring your knee to the chest. The chest doesn't go to the knee. In other words, the back is straight. Okay? I'm taking the knee and squeezing it into the chest. Squeeze it and close. Watch my elbows. From here it comes close and like this. That's where you want to aim. In. Stomach pulled in, breathing in and out to the chest. Hold on to the left knee. Hold on to the right knee with your right hand. Take your left hand on your hip. Hold this closer, up higher, and then open up the hip. Open up the hip. If you get a catch in your butt here, come off like this, and then again try. If your knee begins to fall down like this, bring it up, bring it up. Very good, very good. Bring it forward again. Both your hands, close it in again. And then down. Into Tadasana. Lean on your right. Raise your left knee. Interlock your knee and bring it in. Close. Pull your stomach in so you can squeeze it. Breathe into the chest. Stomach pulled in. Left hand holding the knee up at the same height. Right hand position as you breathe out. Open. Breathe in and out. 1. Very good. Very good. 2. Hold it there. And 3. Come back. Again, interlock your fingers and then come right in. Come back into Tadasana. Breathe in and out. Next is the tree pose. Lean on your left. Raise your right leg up. Drive your heel into the thigh. Join your palms together. If some of you want, you can raise your hands up, but I'm going to keep it here just show you this is also. Not one is better than the other, it's just your preference. Once you get your balance, turn to the left. Turn to the left. Look straight ahead. Turn to the right. If you lose your balance, come right back up. Try again. Look straight ahead. See if you can drop your head back. Look up. Come straight ahead. And see if you can close your eyes and balance. Open your eyes. Take your right hand on your right knee. We're still on the same foot. Don't change your foot. Left hand up. Start leaning. So the wind is blowing from one side. So arch, arch, arch. How much can you arch? Stomach pulled in. Come back into Tadasana. You see, when you're doing the arch, do you feel the feet burning?
Yes.
Yes, I like that. I'm just kidding. But that's what is strengthening. This kind of strengthening, you don't get by walking, because the foot goes to sleep inside the shoe. I've told it 100 times. So I sound like a broken record, but that's what happened. Now you're exercising those muscles.
So do you walk without shoes is a better thing?
No. Walk with shoes, but then do tree pose, that's all. Lean on your left, raise your right leg up. Oh, we just did that, sorry.
Yeah.
Lean on your right, raise your left leg up. You know what? Today come back to the Tadasana. Sorry, come back to Tadasana. We'll repeat this on our way up, because we are doing one leg only. Then we go into Surya Namaskar and come back to the routine. Okay? Now, having come back to Tadasana, the next step is, you're still in the front of your mat. Okay, now we are going to go into the next step of the routine. So from here, we're going to bend your knees slightly, raise your hands up, go as far back as you can. Go as far back as you can. Bend your knees, go back. Bend your knee and go back. Drop your head back, look up. Don't be afraid. You won't fall if your knee is bent. There should be no pressure on your lower back. Hold it there. No pressure on your lower back when you're doing this. If you have pressure on your lower back, then bend your knees and spread your feet more. Good. And then keeping your knee bent, bring your hands down in front like this. Utkatasana. Utkatasana. Come all the way down. Like I said yesterday, don't feel shy. It's a chair pose. So sit on the chair comfortably. Now you'll feel all of this. Now if you have an acute knee problem, you can hold this for a second or two and then go back. Okay, slowly do it. Don't stress. Sit lower, lower, lower. All right. From here, straighten your knee. Utkatasana 2. Stretch. Bending your waist. You can interlock your fingers and stretch, or keep them separate and stretch like this, or you can do like this and stretch. If this again starts hurting your hamstrings too much, bend your knees. Open up your feet a little more. Stretch. Stretch. Your back is straight like a table. Like a table. Bending at your hips. Lengthening your spine. Reaching out. Very good. And from here, bend your knees nicely. Get your hands down. Hold on to your toes. Form a hook with your fingers like this. Your forefinger goes under your toe, big toe, and your thumb comes on top of the toe. So you're holding onto your toe like a hook. Okay? And now look up. Knees bent. Straighten your back. Watch my back. It is hunched like this. Straighten up. Straighten your back. I'm not worried about the knees being straight. Your back should be straight. And then holding your back straight, see if you can straighten your legs. But don't compromise on the back. Excellent. From here, we go down. You release, relax, and hold on to this. Hold like this, and drop your hips down. Again, bend your knees if required. Lengthen, bending at your hips. Focus on bending at your hips. Think you're lengthening the spine going down. And then holding it like that, begin to straighten your knees. Okay, Uttanasana. Uttanasana, stay there. Knees bent, your head is dropped down. Pull your stomach in, breathe in and out. Alright, bring your hands down on either side of your feet, knees slightly bent. Take your right foot back. Toes pointed out, look up. Runner's pose, Ashwa Sanchalasana. Runner's pose. Now this is only for some of you. Don't try this now because I can't do this for the group, but I'm just letting you know it's not in this. If you want, for some of you can practice Ashwa Sanchalana Kriya. So you can do this. Okay, this is just to get more hip rotation. Okay, only if you want, not now, no, at home. Don't try this. Okay, but you can even slowly walk up and down if you want to. Now, from here, we go into Anjaneyasana. Both your hands like this, one on top of the other. Left hand on your left knee and your right hand on top. Now watch my body. It's leaning forward. I'm going to press my knee and straighten myself. Stomach pulled in. If my knee is too close, this is not right. So when I take in my foot back, my knee is kind of opened up. So you will feel the opening up here, right? You should feel this. Now drive your hip down, down, drive your hip down, and body straight. Drive your hip down. Anjaneyasana, Hanuman pose. Raise your hands up. You can keep it separate. You can join them together. See what works for you. Both are okay. And then arch back. Arch back. Arch back. Just a little bit. Breathing in and out. Come back to Anjaneya pose. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand back. Begin to twist. Twist with your shoulders. Then raise your right hand up. Breathe out. Twist. Hold it there. Don't lean forward. Lean straight up. Twist. Come back to Anjaneya pose. See how tough it is to be an Anjaneya? That's why I think people put him up there and worshipped him. It's easier to do that. Anjaneya pose. Come back to runner's pose. Dandasana. Now we go to the next step in Surya Namaskar. Dandasana. Plank. From Dandasana, we're going down into Chaturanga. Chaturanga is going all the way down slowly and pausing here. Few inches above the ground. Body parallel. And you push up again into Dandasana. So it's a slow push up. Okay? Now if you can't do this, keep your knee down and do the same exercise. Go down and come up. Now this is another Kriya you can do here. Just like Ashwa Sanchalasana. Here you can do slow push-ups. Don't go crazy and do that. You don't want to be breathless. So you, in my practice I do 10 of these. Very slow. You breathe out and go down. Breathe out and come up. Breathe out and go down slowly. Breathe in and come up. Then from here you can go to the next one. Okay, you can do 1, 2, 3, whatever, right? Dandasana. From here you go to Adho Mukha Svanasana. The next step in Surya Namaskar. Good. Raise your hips up. Drive your chest into this. This is another position for rest. Relax, stretch, lengthen your spine. Stretch there. Alright, from here you come to Adho Mukha Vajrasana or Virasana. Place your knee on the floor. Now I'm going to show you how this is done, just for reference later. So if you are in Adho Mukha Svanasana, opening up your knee, you come down, get your feet closer, and you go into Adho Mukha again. Adho Mukha. Lengthening your spine. Resting your forehead on the floor, stretching your elbows out and straight, hands spread out, shoulder width apart, fingers spread out. Don't raise your butt above your heels. Your butt should be in touch. Your hips should be down back on your heels. It's okay, it will come up initially, be conscious of that. And slowly come up. Come up slowly and sit in Vajrasana. Sit back, Vajrasana, get your knees together. So when you go from Adho Mukha, open up your knees, you come down, you're actually driving your hip back on your heels and stretching. So this comes up initially, but push yourself back. Push yourself back. It'll come with practice. If stomach comes in the way, open up the knees, go down. Alright? Now I guarantee that most of us have the stomach fall out in this pose. So that's when you pull your stomach in. Okay? Alright. Knees together. Vajrasana. So this is a point of rest. Again, pull your stomach in. Breathe in and out through the chest. Breathe and raise your hands up. Interlock your fingers. Turn your palm upwards. Drop your head back. Lengthen the spine. Deep breathing. Breathe in, expand your chest. Breathe out, stretch the spine. Gently, hands by the side, come back down. Right hand on your left knee. Left hand back, sit up tall and straight. As you breathe out, twist. Twist and look to the left. Breathe and come back. Left hand on your right knee, right hand back, sit up tall and straight first, and then breathe out and twist. Use your shoulders to do the twist. Neck is not stretched out and stressed. Don't stress your neck. Pull your stomach in and come back. Excellent. Raise your right hand up, left hand on the ground, and stretch. Now here you can even do it like this if you want, but at this point if you're tired you can just stretch. I know you all are not. I am the one who's a little tired. Bring your right hand down, left hand up, stretch. Come back into Vajrasana. Very nice. Now in order to prepare ourselves for the next routine I said yesterday, feet will be exactly where it is. Just place your hands slightly back and begin to lean back a little bit, so you'll get a little stretch, extra stretch on the ankle when you lean back. Feel the stretch on your ankle a little bit, and on your thigh, lean back. Just stay there for a little bit. Excellent. Come back to Vajrasana. Come back to Vajrasana. Now if some of you are capable of lying down, if we are going to learn to do that in the next routine, but if at this point if you want to, you can. But then what happens for that, you have to open up and sit down and then lie down. But don't try it at this stage. If you can't, don't try. Just first get this flexible. If you learn to sit comfortably, the second step will be to go down like this. Okay. Then we come up to Vajrasana. We go on all fours. Marjari Asana, the cat pose. So how far, what should be the distance? When you come into the cat pose, make sure you take an elbow length from your knees and come up. Okay? Now we're going to hunch the back and arch the back. We're going to do this, it's a kriya actually. Again, so breathe out and hunch the back. You're crushing the lungs. Breathe out, hunch the back. Breathe in and arch the back. Breathe out, hunch the back. Breathe in, arch the back. Breathe out, hunch the back. Breathe in, arch the back. Breathe out, hunch the back. Breathe in, arch the back. Again, you can do this anywhere between 3 to 10 times. And then come back. Relax back into Vajrasana. Take 2 or 3 breaths. Get yourself back into a state of mindfulness. Then we're going back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. So reach out now this time and go back into the downward dog. Lengthening your spine, arching. And from there come all the way down to Shashtanga Namaskar Asana. Knees, chest and chin on the floor. And then place your whole hips on the ground. Your whole body on the ground. Feet will be slightly apart, toes pointed out. Now we're going to do Makar Asana. So come up from here. This, like I said yesterday, it's going to be everyone's favorite at this point. Elbows on the floor, hands up. Why didn't we think of this before, right? But this comes at the right time. When you're tired, you can just pause here and relax. But notice here that you're working on the upper back. You will notice a little tightness just below your shoulder blades, and that's good. That's what you want to flex, right? So you're not going too high, too low. So try and get this hand, if it's out like this, get it more and more straight. This hand should be more and more straight. So you're getting more and more arch. You can even make it into a fist, go higher. And see if you can go higher. Can you do this? Pushing us a little higher, you'll feel the back getting arched, right? Do you feel it? Good. Alright, from here we'll do Bhujangasana. So Bhujangasana, we have done this before. So hands, palms on either side of your chest. If you find that too difficult, if you're tired, place your palms in the side of your ears. That's easier. But otherwise, place it by the side of your chest, elbows close to your body. Breathe in and come up. And then breathe in and out. Looking straight ahead. If you can't look up, don't raise your eyebrows. Good. Hold it there. Breathe in and out. Very good. Navel, belly button touching the floor. So again, you feel on the upper back. Hold it there. And then come down slowly. From here we'll do, I think the next one is Salabhasana. Hands like this, palms facing up. First raise it up to above the ground like this. And then breathe in. Raise your feet off the ground as well. Like you're flying. Good. Palms turn up. Yeah. Breathe in and out. Don't hold your breath. Excellent. Knees straight. Toes pointed out. Look up. Breathe in and out. Deep breathing. Steady breathing. And relax. Since you love this so much, we'll do it one more time. Breathe in and come up. Up. It's a very powerful pose for the back. Very good. Toes pointed out. Look up. And come back down. Stretch. Take your left hand above and place it up. Stretched out. Bend your right knee. Hold on to your right. And place your chin on the floor. You can do this, or you can come up like this. Come up. This is just a first step to the bow pose. If you can do the bow pose fully, you can do it as well, but this is just a preliminary. Switch the other hand. Stretch your right hand out. Left hand hold your ankle. Left ankle, come up. And come back down. Take a deep breath and inhale and go into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your right foot forward. If it gets stuck, grab it, bring it all the way like we did. Left knee down. Left knee down, left toes pointed out. Anjaneyasana. Now we have done this before, we are just doing it on the other side now. Okay. Now this time your right hand is on your right knee, left hand is on top. Okay. In the previous one, we did the left knee and right hand top. Just becoming mindful, that's all. If you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Okay. Alright. Straight. Drive your hips in, straighten your back. Your hips are going in, your back, shoulders are coming back. Powerful pose. Breathe in and out. Pull your stomach in. Don't let your stomach fall. Raise your hands up. Palms separate. If you feel like too stressful, or join your palms together. Drop your head back. Arch back. A gentle arch. Stomach pulled in. Come back into Anjaneyasana. Parivrta. Twist. Left hand on the right knee, right hand stretch. Pull your stomach in. Don't lean forward. Straight, body straight and perpendicular. Raise your left hand up. Come back to Anjaneyasana. Come back into runner's pose. Excellent. Bring your left foot forward, Tadasana position, hip width apart. Hold on to your toes like we did earlier, knees bent. Hook your toes like this. Hook your toes. Press. That's an acupressure point. Activates the Sahasrara chakra in your top of your head. That's the beauty of that. It keeps your motor nerves active into extremes. Now holding it there, begin to straighten your knee if you can. Lengthen your hamstring muscles. Stretch. Bend your knee. Lengthen your spine. Chair 2, like we did earlier. Doing it the other way around, that's all. Lengthen your spine there. Stretch. Come up. Chair pose. I want you to be comfortable on your way up. 3, 4. Come up all the way back. And come back into Tadasana. Stomach pulled in, hips slightly forward. Deep breaths. Excellent. So this was one round. Congratulations. In 3 days you did 63 steps. Sorry?
108 of these.
63 steps. Excellent. No, they're all later on, much later. Yeah, not in this. What's that? We have to do only sitting now at this point. So that, you see, when you do all of this without knowing how the hips should go, you'll end up with knee problems. So first you master this lunge position. After that, you raise your knee up. But by then, you should have this should be all flexible. What happens is when this is all not ready for it, all the weight is taken by the knee. And then the knee begins to give problems. Thighs take the knee. Because one part of the body is weak, the rest of the body begins to support. So you prepare it holistically. You have to learn to shift your body weight to the back foot rather than the front foot. So it comes with practice. But if you straight away jump into warrior pose, I know it's a popular pose, everybody wants to do warrior pose, then you'll end up with knee problems. Okay? Alright. Unless you're desperate to do one more round, we can sit. I think Mahesh was the first one to say I have to. Let's sit down. Let's sit down. So you see this along with the 4 Surya Namaskars, it took about 40 minutes or so, one round. It would be half an hour if you do it alone. Once you know the routine, you can do one round in 20-25 minutes. 2 rounds will be 45 minutes. Coupled with 4 or 5 Surya Namaskars earlier, 1 hour practice, you can easily complete 2 sides or 2 rounds of the 63 step. So it becomes a good practice. And if you do this, let's say for 90 days, make it a 30-day challenge, okay? And do it for 30 days continuously. Then you will tend to make it a 60-day challenge. In 90 days, your body will be ready for the next level. It's amazing how the only impediment to this progress is you. In other words, you say, oh, this is too much, I can't do. All of this is the drama our mind creates. So you can do the same routine, but cheat in every step. Say, I can't do this, I'm going to just do what is comfortable for me. Fine, just stay there. Slowly your body will open up. Okay? Alright, let's sit comfortably in the position of our choice. Vajrasana, Ardha Padmasana, Padmasana. Eyes half closed. Fingers in Chin Mudra. Tongue slightly rolled in. Perform the bandhas, the Moola bandha slightly, Uddiyana bandha slightly, neck slightly tilted forward, Jalandhara bandha. And after intense routines like these, you don't do the alternate nostril breathing. You simply observe the breath, both your nostrils. Observe the breath as it comes in. Observe the breath as it leaves the body. Become sensitive, tune into the inner passage of the nostrils. Feel the warmth of the air the warmth of the breath. Bandhas are in place. Long exhalations, relatively short inhalations. In your everyday practice, at this point, if you feel, you can continue longer into alternate nostril breathing and so on. But for today, we will go from here into Shavasana. So slowly come off the sitting pose, lie down on the ground, on your mat, into Shavasana. And go. Hands on either side of your body, palms facing up or down, doesn't matter. Now at this point, if your back is hurting, just bend your knees and do a child pose if you require, just to ease yourself a little bit. And rock side to side, and then stretch out fully. Close your eyes gently if you haven't already, and shift your awareness all the way down to the bottom of your feet, like in Tadasana. Feel the toes and the ankles. Wiggle your toes, flex your ankles, feel life in them. And then gently withdraw this awareness, allowing your feet to go to sleep. You're lying down in a pose called Shavasana, corpse pose, imitating a corpse. It's easy. But what you practice in the pose is what makes it advanced. Yoga Nidra. The yogic sleep. The body goes to sleep. The yogi is just watching the body go to sleep. Shift your awareness above the ankles, below the knees, to the shin bone in the front, the calf muscles behind. Allow your calf muscles to sink into the ground. Your knees, your kneecaps, top of your knees, sides of your knees, the back of your knees, which are slightly arched from the ground. Observe them, allow the knees to collapse. Let go. Your thighs, your upper thighs, inner thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings. Allow these large, strong group of muscles to simply collapse into the ground. Feel the weight of your legs as you begin to let go. Shift your awareness to your hips, your glutes resting on the floor, your waist, and let your entire pelvic region sink into the ground. From the waist and below, right up to the toes of your feet, your body is loose, limp, and relaxed. Surrender your body to the earth. Let gravity overpower you. This is not new to the body. You do that every night in sleep. But now the difference is you're going to watch this happening. Identify yourself with the mind. Let the body go to sleep. Let go of the body. Let the body drift into the earth. You be a witness. Shift your awareness to your lower back. Relax the muscles of your lower back. Shift your awareness to the upper back, the large portion of your back behind your chest. Feel all the points of contact between the back and the floor. Feel gravity pulling you down and go with the flow. Surrender the body to gravity. Shift your awareness to your shoulders, and through your shoulders let your awareness flow into both your arms, right arm and the left arm. All the way down to your wrists and your fingers. Move your fingers, see how alive they feel. You can move them in a fraction of a second. Now let go. Withdraw that awareness from your fingers. Let your fingers become lifeless. Let your hands become heavier and heavier and heavier. Nothing goes wrong in this exercise. At the worst, you will go to sleep. But then with practice, at its best, you begin to explore a dimension which is neither fully awake nor asleep. Shift your awareness to your abdominal muscles. Observe these muscles rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Allow these muscles to relax. Take your awareness within. Allow the vital organs to slow down. You're slowing down the metabolism of the body. Simple biofeedback. Stomach to the left, liver to the right, kidneys deep inside, pancreas and the spleen. Feel your body from within. Listen to your body, talk to your body. Engage it in this mindful conversation in silence. Allow the divine cosmic intelligence, potent in every cell, to once again surface, to blossom as it were. Allow all the elements and the doshas to balance itself. Shift your awareness to your chest. Relax the muscles of your chest. Go within, allow your heart to slow down. Allow your pulse rate to drop. Allow your blood pressure to fall. Let the body drift into yet another deep state of rest. But as the body drifts into the earth, feel the mind rising, freeing itself from the clutches of the physical body, as it were. Become aware of these two energies. Associate yourself with the lighter one that rises above. So the body gets to rest, refresh itself, recreate itself. Shift your awareness to your neck. Relax the muscles of your neck and let the awareness flow into your face. Relax every single muscle in your face, lower jaw, upper jaw. Lips gently closed, tongue within relaxed. Cheeks are relaxed, your nose is relaxed, your ears are relaxed. Eyelids are gently closed, the eyeballs are relaxed, eyebrows are relaxed. Your forehead is relaxed. Allow your face to become the very window of your soul, the very picture of serenity, calmness. Let the brilliance, the light, the divinity of your soul shine through your face. Let the energy of your infinite spirit from within shine its brilliance through your eyes. Let the wisdom of that spirit sit on the tip of your tongue so you only speak words of blessings, of wisdom. Let it fill your hands so you reach out only to give, to bless. Let it bless your feet so you walk the path of your chosen dharma. Feel your innate connection with the wisdom of the universe and allow your consciousness to expand. Therein lies your true home. And in that expansion, embrace everyone and everything as reflections of your own divinity. And experience that one unified principle, love. Take in a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly bring awareness back into your body. Gently move your fingers and toes. Feel your body recreating itself, re-energized, refreshed. Keep your eyes closed as you raise your hands above your head. Interlock your fingers and stretch. A lazy stretch. Turn your body to the left side and stretch like you're getting up from a deep sleep. Turn to the right side and stretch. Come back. Rub your palms together. Rub your palms together. Cover your eyes. Feel the warmth of the palms on your eyes. Open your eyes slowly and get up gently, feeling fresh and relaxed. You may want to turn to one side as you sit up. Let's end the class with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And this Om is unlike the first Om. It's very peaceful and calm and quiet. Breathe in. Om.